Hey guys, and we're back with another Mishy Monday. So, hey everyone. If you guys didn't get the memo, I posted on my Facebook and my Twitter. I decided I was just going to do Mishy Mondays because it's easiest for me. That's great because Monday will be the best day of the week then. So, yes. This video, as you can see by the title, is about coping with depression. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that. And if you guys know or don't know, I have clinical depression. Well, I was diagnosed back in the beginning of 2009. Ever since then, I have been trying to cope with depression. Clinical depression is diagnosed when you are depressed for more than 3 months nonstop. To start off, I want to say a lot of people think I'm over depression, but I want to make it clear up. Depression is not not really a sickness, but it could be paired to more like a disease, kind of. It sounds weird how I pronounce it, but I'm using comparisons. People think that you get depression, like once you get to clinical depression, you just grow out of it, and just like a couple months it's like over with. And that's not true. It's kind of like, I would compare it with diabetes. That's what I was compared to it with. That's how like depression kind of runs. Some people who have diabetes don't need to be medicated, and some people with diabetes do. Diabetes, like for example type 2, can like stay with you for a long time and you can grow out of it, or you can have type 1 and have it for the rest of your life and have to be constantly medicated. That can be compared with depression. Either like depression lasts for a long time and you can slowly grow out of it, or you just have it your whole life. It's not something easy to get out of, and a lot of people get that mixed up. This video will be able to comply with people who are just depressed occasionally, because everyone gets depressed. This video can go with anyone. These are ways that I get over when I get real depressed. And I need to let you know, when I get depressed, I get really, really down. Like on a 1 to 10 scale, I get about a 10 of being super depressed, and I don't want to move, and I don't want to get out of bed, and it's not very pleasant. So this is what I do to kind of cheer myself up. First, I'm going to start out with if you're depressed at your house. For example, you're at home and you're not really doing anything that day and you're just kind of at home, or you're really stressed out because you're doing a lot of work. Here are some tips you could do when you're depressed at your house. What I usually do is, when I'm first depressed, is I watch a comedy movie. Just look up Will Ferrell. He'll cheer you up instantly. Just like read a book. Let's say if you're like really stressed out, just reading a good, cheerful book preferably can bring your mood right back up. I wouldn't recommend surfing the internet, because when you're in a depressed mood, sometimes you like to look at bad things on the internet, which can make you more depressed. And I definitely don't recommend going on Facebook, because Facebook can make people twice as depressed, due to the fact that Facebook makes everyone appear that a lot of people are really happy, and that can just bring you down because you're not in a good mood right now. You can eat something if you're feeling kind of down. Sometimes it could be because your blood sugar is low or your body's a little bit imbalanced. You can go to the kitchen and eat your like favorite snack, and make sure you kind of always have eat 3 meals a day, because that always tends to cheer people up, because people usually get depressed if they skip a meal. It just makes their body chemicals just all screwed up. You can also take a quick nap. A lot of people who are depressed, because depression really tires you out. Have you ever met a super depressed person? Like when I'm going through being super depressed, I get super tired, so tired. And depression, because this kind of really wears you out, you can just take a nap. That would be very good, and you wake up and you'll be a lot better. You can bake. You can make cookies. Cookies are very fun to do, because not only are they fun to make in the process, but they also taste good before and afterwards. Another way you can do is you can take a nice bubble bath. Why I say bubble bath is because baths are one of the top things that relieve your stress, and so it can also help with depression. Just kind of treat yourself and have a nice hot bubble bath for 30 minutes to an hour. Not too long, but not too short either. You'll feel absolutely amazing. You'll feel calm, and then you'll be ready to get some work done. I also go for a walk. Walking is one of my favorites. I like to put on my favorite music and just go for a walk. So just grab your iPod or anything, your phone, and play music, because music always, and make sure you listen to happy music or your favorite bands. That will always cheer you up. Always do something like your favorite hobby. That always works as well, like an in-house hobby or something. Some girls, like, they like to doll themselves up, put up makeup. Some guys like to shave, clean, play an instrument. Playing instruments always tends to calm people down. When you're like out of the house, and I'm gonna say like at work or like at school, when you get depressed and down, and that's really, really, really hard. Well, like when I'm at school and when you're like really depressed and down in the middle of like class, you don't really focus. What you have to do is like you just kind of have to sit up straight, and then what I do is I breathe in very slowly and out. And then I think after this class or after school today, something fun for me to do that day because I'm depressed that day. You know what, I'll take myself out to see a movie, or I'll go and get ice cream, or I'm going to go to Starbucks right after school today, or I'm going to go to my friend's house and study, and just stuff like that to cheer up. And so think of something to do after work or after school, whatever you're doing, that outside activity, and just kind of breathe in and then breathe out. And then every time you're down that day, think about what you're gonna do at the end of the day, because that will pull you through the day and make you happy. And also, what you can also do if the teacher's not talking and all that kind of stuff, and this is mainly applies for school and I guess for work too, you can go talk to the manager or your teacher and be like, can I have a 5-minute breather outside? If you feel like you're going to have a meltdown, teachers can't force you to stay inside a classroom. So you're allowed just to say, hey, I'm really stressed right now. I just need a breather to kind of calm myself down. But don't take it out on the teacher. And also, when you're depressed and in a bad mood, try not to take it out on anyone. You can go and talk to a friend and talk about it to calm yourself down, but don't like target anyone, because usually when you're depressed, you say things that you don't really want to say. Just kind of always remain calm and wait like 5 seconds before you're going to speak to someone. If you guys have any questions, these are the simple ways how I cope with depression. This is what I do when I'm not on medication, and all that kind of stuff. So just fun, simple things you can do. I love you guys, and I'll see you next Monday. If you have any questions, write it in the comment box below, and I might get back to you. And if not, then a lot of my own YouTubers like to comment and help each other out, because that's what I've realized my YouTubers are doing. So I love you guys, big heart, and I'll see you guys next Monday.